Hello everyone, Ian Ilione here. Another day in Los Angeles, and by Los Angeles I mean Seattle. So I'm still having tummy issues after the incident where some woman followed me into the restroom of the Seattle Public Library. So today I had to take a big stinky poo. There's no way of saying that, but yeah, I had to. And for whatever reason, I didn't feel comfortable doing that at the library right now. So I went back to my shelter in order to do that. And I was able to take the poo and everything. So smooth sailing that way. But then when I'm at the sink and, I'm just checking my body, it's just, I had my shirt up and off for like 2 seconds, but that was the same exact second that the female staff member at 11:47. I want to make this sure that there's a record because they like to say there are cameras there, they can check everything. But yeah, female staff, now they're supposed to just announce themselves, not look in. But this woman knew I walked by, knew I had gone into the restroom because she could look at the cameras, and she's looking at me, and then she goes, "Oh, I was looking for Mohammed." I'm like, oh, well, I can't help you there. But anyway, I decided to leave immediately. I don't know what is going on. It used to be you could just sit down in your own shelter and do whatever, but because I just didn't feel well today. I swear, like I had an asthmatic attack. And then Starbucks was closed, and so I had to go to another place. And because I went to that other place, my skin is now glowing. So Starbucks needs to get on that, because if my skin glows this much after drinking that drink once, I have to share some of my money with them more often. I mean, the results are clear. I mean, Starbucks, I love you for my tea. I love you because it's great tasting tea. It doesn't do that. Starbucks get on that. All right. Well, that's all I had to say, because every time I talk about my PTSD, sometimes I feel, dude, that's just the paranoia. But then when you can literally point at the camera and say, so you saw me go in there, you know that I was in there, and then you came in there. Okay. Not to mention the guy she was looking for, Mr. Roller, he has a walker on wheels. He can't go far. So it's like, how in the world did you lose him? He's not far. Anyway, that's all I had to say. I am going to get out of here and go do something else. I mean, I'd love to go by the pier and just sit by the water, but it's not exactly a healthy decision to make. I'd love to sit in the park, but like I said, I have a bit of asthma, so I'm just not feeling well. Anyway, I hope to see you on the next podcast. I did it backwards. My name is Ian Iliona. I'm an environmentalist, a human rights activist, a mutant, a werewolf, an alien, a metahuman. Finally have a runny nose. I had to stand up in the middle of the library, and like I was about to pass out. I was about to fall over because of this asthmatic attack. Damn, that's like the biggest ass I've ever seen. How a white boy gets an ass like that? That's just, it's not fair. It's just wonderful. Anyway, so I had to rush back and get a face mask. I'm trying to rock my superhero gear, but it's harder and harder to do with each day because I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to cover up my face, cover up my body, cover up my hair. My hair gets covered in the smoke and it smells like cigars all the time. And then, that redness comes in. Weird. How many guys have brown hair? This guy, brownish red. Either way, that's all I have today. Normally I say more. I just it's terrible. It's terrible because this is fresher, more moist air, slightly. And if I went to the beer, it'd be moist air. But people don't respect it. People don't treat it well. So that air is just polluted. I hate that. I don't want to live here. I don't want to live here. Like, I had an asthmatic attack in a city. I'm not supposed to live here. I'm not supposed to live in a city. I'm supposed to live in a small town, a small village that isn't a big tourist town. Or if it is a big tourist town, at a certain point you just don't use cars. I'm done. I'm done with the idea of cities because it's just ruining my health. It's completely ruining it. So I'm gonna head off. I hope to see you on the next podcast. I'll probably do one later in the afternoon, later in the evening. Look at that. I mean, my face isn't perfect right now, but it's pretty good. It's really, really good. I forgot what I was missing. I really did. Look at the difference. Just look at the difference. I mean, you normally see me and I just look terrible, but right now I feel a little bit better. Barely. I've got to get some sleep. Gotta go. I'll see you on the next podcast.